Hello YouTube, it's Berto Prey 5 and we're back for another episode of our city Skylines map, Nird Islands by the Anti-Trekker. This is episode 5, Deuteronomy. And yes, this will probably be the last episode named after a book of the Old Testament. I think we'll find a different theme going forward, but as I've learned to do in recent days, and Anti-Trekker is first. He, in a desperate bid to win the first place, he just hit a bunch of keys to secure his place. Yes, what was that at? Yes, right at 522. So yes, Anti-Trekker, you are first. In fact, you're the only one here. You're here. I don't know about you, but it's showing me as only one person here, and you're the only one who has since posted. But anyway, for people who come later, yes, from what I've skimming over the cliff notes of Deuteronomy in Wikipedia, basically, from what I gather, it's a retelling of the history of how we got to where we are, and some more rules sent down from God through Moses. And then they started to get into something about genocide. So I don't know. I see this is where things get a little weird. So, but we can certainly retell the story. Yes, there are 66 books in the Bible, but I'm doing 5 from the Old Testament, and then we'll do another 5 from some other theme, and we don't want it to get. But you like genocide. I do not like genocide. Okay, I don't know where this theory came about. By the way, Anti-Trekker, since you're here, did you see the first 3 minutes of my Star Trek Discovery review? Because if you did not, you need to pause or leave this and just watch the first 3.5 minutes of that review, and then come back. You like the feeling of being a wrathful God. Well, no, you have not. Anti-Trekker, I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Go watch it. I promise you, you want to see this. And it is 5:24. I will just talk about nonsense for the next 4 minutes. 5:25. So till 5:29, I will talk about until I hear back from you. For anybody else who might be, we will go through the story of how we got where we were. Of course, on the first day, Anti-Trekker made the Nird Islands map, and he saw it was good. And then he uploaded it to the Steam Workshop. And on the second day, I downloaded it. And I went to play it. And I started our first city. But before long, I noticed the Anti-Trekker had made a major error. He did not connect this highway to the outside, or one of the highways to the outside. And so I told him, no, Anti-Trekker, this must be repaired. And so Anti-Trekker came back the next day with Nird Island Map version 2, and I loaded it up, and I again said, no, you've still made a mistake. And I said, also, I want you to add Pac-Man and a ghost, and I want you to add the pi symbol. So then Anti-Tracker came back with version 3, which was really close, but still no cigar. So then again I sent Anti-Tracker back, and on the 4th attempt, Anti-Tracker finally got a passable working Nird Islands map, which did not require mods to play. And so we began our city anew, as if cleansed by the flood. All creation wiped out, started fresh, and we began on this island. And in the first book, the book of Genesis, the first episode, we simply settled this small section of island here. We are not playing with all items unlocked, so we must actually grow the population to unlock the new buildings, to unlock, I mean, we didn't even have highways, we didn't have fancy roads, we had nothing. So we had to grow, and we did, and we prospered, and we moved on to Exodus, and on Exodus we exited our main island and headed in this direction, taking us closer to the ultimate promised land of Anti-Tracker Island. And we also went ahead and colonized the lower part of this island in Exodus. And then in the third one, Leviticus, we created a farm. Oh, we set our policies. We set our policies, and we created Crawford Ranch in honor of the Anti-Tracker. And then in Numbers, the last episode, we put in a excellent public transportation system involving the use of stargates and subways, as well as a world-class university at the top of Starfleet Island. It has, in fact, Starfleet headquarters from the original series, which is most appropriate, being today is March 22nd? William Shatner's 88th birthday. So a happy birthday to William Shatner. 88 years old. Congratulations. I don't know how you do it, but thank goodness you still do. Anyway, we've got a world-class science facility, a university, and some other goodies up here, and of course a world-class McDonald's to feed the students and the people at Starfleet headquarters. So in this episode, Anti-Tracker is back. He says, okay, I'm back. You had your stream paused and playing on 2x speed. Dude, that was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Commander Einwolf. Hello, Commander Einwolf. And Luke for Vark says, Qapla. Wow. 2 more people showed up after like 6 minutes with just me and Anti-Tracker here. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I don't know. Did you guys get notifications? I mean, I know it's a Friday afternoon. It might not be the best timing, but yeah, this has been a very busy YouTube day for me. I've put out 2 videos earlier today. Both needed the first one needed some significant editing. A couple of passes through the editor, and the second one didn't really need a lot of editing, just actually pre-planned and whatnot. to work out how it did. So Luke says alone with the turd. And Commander Ironwolf says I didn't get any notifications. Anti-Tracker says Joe has 50k cash in his bed. Luke Fravark says the same. God damn it, YouTube, no notifications. Okay, let me go over to I'll be right back. Let me go over to Discord and the Anti-Tracker website and just post it up because yeah, I can see YouTube's probably, and of course Sassy, don't be mad, Sassy. It's okay. I'm not angry, Sassy. I'm not angry. I was just kidding. Mom did not get notifications either. And of course, I closed the web browser so the game would have more memory and hopefully perform better. So now I've got to open it and oh, Sassy baby.
All right, it's okay.
Okay, Sassy. It's okay. Actually, I should check to make sure it's okay first. Yeah, Sassy, it's just neighbors leaving, okay? They're allowed to pull out of their driveway. Going to my channel. Getting the share link. Luke says, Bird of Prey 5, let me guess, you saw a YouTube update a few days ago and you accepted the update? Well, I accepted the update on my tablet, but to be honest, I only use my tablet to read comments. Everything else I do through YouTube, I do through a web browser on my laptop, which I don't get any type of update notifications. Oh sure, the one time I'm legit first, and it's only because no notifications went out. Yeah, well, we gotta get to Thomas. I'm sure Thomas is gonna be upset. Okay, and of course I've got to open my other browser now because that's the only one where I'm logged into, antitracker.com. Great. And Discord. So YouTube probably got tired of me sending emails. They probably said, hey, you channel with less than 300 subs, you only get 200 emails per day. Anti-Tracker, I hope you don't mind, but I'm just going to throw in your general chat that I'm live. I'm not looking for permission. I will just beg forgiveness. And of course it's not even loading the thumbnail. Isn't that just great? Okay, now I get a thumbnail. And I will send it to Thomas. Since he often messages me. Unless he's already there. There we go. Okay, and we'll go to the website. Antitracker.com. Self-promotion. Bird of Prey 5. City Skylines videos. Live now. What is it? Like 6 p.m. 5:30. 5:30. 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Start. No YouTube notifications. Oh well. Hopefully those other videos, I mean, seems like people got some, at least one of the, yeah, people must have got those notifications, because I was getting comments almost the second they made it out. So there we go. Okay, closing that again, coming back to the game, starting it. I will go back and check for comments again, and then we can get started. Anti-Tracker says, that is fine. You have gold level membership. You can add everyone. Oh, I didn't even want to add everyone. I was just putting it in general. Anti-Tracker says, just remember to send me the envelope with the 50K in it. Yes, yes. Wouldn't you love that? Thomas Potts says, Mullah finished high investigating? His investigating? Oh shit, did he really? Is that why everybody's busy? Is there like a special news report on? I don't know. Let me guess. Is he Special Counsel Mullis finishes Russ's probe, delivers his report to the Attorney General. So what's in this report? Is this it? Is this the end of God Emperor Trump? I don't know. I think they're going to make it... Oh, it's Friday. Wait. It's Friday, so we know what's in the report. Nothing. Okay? You don't release a report on a Friday if it's something you like. You release the report on Friday so it dies in the news cycle over the weekend. This is publicity 101. Everybody knows you do not release something on a Friday afternoon. What? I guess we know exactly. It's going to be a whole lot of crap and freaking waste of money, and they damn well know it. And let's just kind of bury this and let it be. You know what? I don't even care. I don't care. You know, the Republicans... the Republicans kind of started this back when they impeached Clinton. So, fine. You want to go back and forth? I don't care. We need to stop. Somewhere we need to stop escalating the back and forth. So, we had a 2-year investigation, and some of Trump's friends went to jail. Fine. Can we stop it here? Can we get back to the business of being Americans first? The other thing that was announced today is the complete and utter destruction of ISIS in Syria. But that was released earlier this morning so that it at least wouldn't get buried in the afternoon stories. Anti-Tracker says, Thomas, I was first and I did not even have to cheat. Thomas says, no notification. Thomas Potts says, why are you streaming after 50K from CBS? Thomas, I want to get 50K from City Skylines people too. This is This is a. I didn't realize how profitable YouTube could be. Anti-Trigger says yes, yes, I would love that. Robert Knowles says hello, great review, very funny. Thank you so much, Robert. Thomas Bott says we won't know for days. And the tracker says the report is 75,000 pages long and contains lots of info of how Trump likes Burger King more than McDonald's. Well, he's a smart man if he likes Burger King more than McDonald's. I'll give McDonald's, they have the convenience factor, but burger to burger comparison, the flame grilled deliciousness of a Burger King burger does trump, no pun intended, McDonald's. Now, Burger King did screw up their chicken pretty awful. Okay, Burger King used to have pretty good chicken tenders, they used to call them. Or back in the day, I'm talking like the 90s, the early noughts. But then some idiot at Burger King's like, oh, you know what would make us chicken really good? What if we made it look exactly like McDonald's McNuggets, but taste like garbage and cardboard? And they did. And they made nuggets that look almost exactly like a McNugget, but they taste so bad they can't even sell them. They have to give them away 10 for $1.49. If you're paying $1.49 for 10 nuggets, that's not a deal. That is a warning, okay? You need to heed that warning. Why can they not charge more than $1.49 for 10 nuggets? Okay, that's a serious issue. It's not a deal, especially when it's not like it was for 2 weeks. Okay, this has been going on for years. For years, they've been charging $1.49 for 10 nuggets. Please, someone, Burger King, if you are listening, take back your god-awful nuggets and bring back those tenders. Sometimes they were shaped like dinosaurs. Sometimes they were just shaped like tenders. I don't know how to say it, but whatever they were spicy, a little peppery, and just freaking delicious compared to this whatever it is you've got now. But the burgers, you beat McDonald's hands down. McDonald's, and I think you're pretty much tied for breakfast. McDonald's used to have the edge on breakfast, but I'll be honest, since they've moved to all-day breakfast, I think the way they make it now, they've kind of had to, I don't know, cut some corners or something. Not nearly as good as it used to be. So now that I went on a 15-minute fast food tirade. Let's check the traffic. Traffic is moving. I gotta say, traffic is not terrible for this city. And of course, I said it was moving, and then it stopped. Anti-Trigger says, actually, this mess started with Robert Bork back in the 80s. Luke Favark says, it's more the Democrats than Republicans. Sounds like it's exactly that. Well, it is because Trump's in office now, so the Democrats are coming after him. You know what, Luke? Yeah, I'm gonna say I think it's more the Democrats, but I can get it. I can understand. They felt like they were wronged, and prick us, do we not bleed? And then they went on the offensive, and then they felt Republicans went on the offensive, even though, while they didn't do so on racial lines for Obama, but just on ideological lines. But of course, they made more of it than it was, and the back and forth. And Anti-Trigger agrees, Burger King's old chicken Italian was so good. Oh, yes. The chicken Italian. Garbage. Is that what I said? Did I say garbage and gunboard? and cardboard, garbage and cardboard. I meant garbage and cardboard. If that's, it sounds like something I'd say. Anti-Trigger says, seriously, rewind. He's garbage and cardboard. Well, I was in the heat of a passionate speech. Hector says they don't sell that here. Anti-Tracker says Burger King used to have the best breakfast, the bagel with steak. Oh man, I used to love that one. You know what I like that they have for breakfast that McDonald's doesn't are the French toast sticks. And I also like that they have croissants, because Luke, big croissant fan here. I think it's the best thing that ever came out of France, perhaps second only to Grey Goose vodka, but big fan of the croissant. Burger King has the breakfast croissants, McDonald's does not. They both have biscuits, and they both have bagels these days, I believe. And then they both have muffins, English muffins. But the croissant, that's Burger King. Luke Vervark says, McDonald's or Burger King, no thanks, I'll cook my own breakfast and dinners. How very French of you, Luke. Hector says, bagel is kind of a dog now. I don't know. Luke says, and Bird of Prey, I was asking, is there more Democrats than Republicans in the USA? Oh. Probably. Need I send you money to buy some glasses? I'm sorry. I just read things wrong sometimes. Let me go back and see what happened there, Luke. It'd be nice if I could even find it. Is there more Democrats than Republicans? Sound like it's exactly that. Yeah, I guess there are. There's Democrats, there's Republicans, and then there's independents. Now, there used to be more Republicans than Democrats, but of course there was a good number of independents. There's still a good number of independents, but I think it switched to more Democrats than Republicans, but either way, neither one has the supermajority. If you figure in the independents, whoever the independents go for tends to win. So that's the deal. Of course, with changes to laws and other things, people now, especially allowing people to vote from one party to vote in a different party's primary, it's totally screwed things up, because now you have Democrats who are diehard Democrats voting in Republican primaries to purposely vote for the weaker candidate, and vice versa, I assume. But that's total BS, okay? If you're a party, the whole point of being a party is to vote for your party's your party's candidates. They should not be letting people of other parties vote in a different primary. If you want to join the other party, nothing's stopping you. You could be the Democrat who chooses to join the Republican Party to still screw with the system. Nothing can stop that, really. But we shouldn't make it so easy that people can just choose on an election by election basis which primary they want to vote in. Hector says he had enough money to supply that pianist from the Orville. Hector says croissant. Luke says croissant. Yes, croissant. Luke says there are a bit more Democrats than Republicans. The nation is 40% Dem, 30% Republican, and 30% Independent. Crescent. Anti-Checker says, however, independents tend to break more conservative than liberal, so it evens out in the elections. Actor says, bagel is what Vietnamese restaurants sell in your city. Oh, beagle. No. Little different than the Beagles. Darth. Bagel, beagle. Sound alike, spelled alike, similar, but very, well, they're similar, but very, very different. Bagel, of course, being the rounded bread with the hole in the middle. Looks a lot like a donut, but has a crust bread and like bread inside, and a crust on the outside. Very popular in New York and areas with Jewish populations. Is that fair to say? I think so. Luke for Vark, so there are 33% more Democrats than Republicans. It could be, Luke. I don't know. I mean, if somebody called me and asked what political party I was affiliated with, I'd hang up on them. So, how are they getting their numbers? I don't know. But there's an electoral college. There is, Hector, but that really doesn't matter too much in the scheme of things. The electoral college is actually one of the greatest things the founders of the country ever handed down to us, and you need to really understand it to see the genius of it. It's hard to explain, especially in a City Skylines video. Gerrymandering, yeah, but gerrymandering goes both ways. Both sides gerrymander. I'd love to see it end, but I mean, there's really very difficult way to say, well, what's too much? And you could say, oh, well, we could have politically neutral people draw the lines, but that's just bullshit, because somebody who's going to just claim to be politically neutral but really has an agenda is going to get on the committee, and they're going to make the lines just like somebody would have before. So unfortunately, I hate gerrymandering, but it's kind of a necessary evil, because there's no good logical way to always prevent it. It's always going to be the eye of the beholder type thing. Anti-Trigger says, Luke, it only feels that way because Hollywood is mostly Democrat, as are large cities. However, rural areas are heavy Republican. Indeed. Thomas Potts says, my district went from close Republican to dominant Democrat. Anti-Trigger, so people who do not live in major cities are more conservative, but they also do not control the media and are less likely to be on the interwebs. Anti-Trigger, they are too busy working for a living than being on welfare. Oh boy. Lol, just kidding. Well, not really, but kidding. No, I'm not. Luke says, Anti-Trigger, well, major cities do have the most population, so how is feeling unrelated to numbers in your opinion? And Hector and Luke says, I mean city versus countryside, no contest in numbers. Anti-Trigger says, Luke, you are confusing with the way the populace in France or Europe is compared to the USA. Only about half the nation lives in cities in this country. That's true. It just slightly went in favor of cities, I think, a year ago. I mean, for the longest time, rural was beating out cities. The switch was very, very recent. Actor says, we have an electoral college too, no need to explain. Thomas Potts says, DOJ official Mueller not recommending any further indictments, according to news site. Anti-Tracker says, Thomas, careful, you are speaking based on facts. That will get you labeled alt-right. Thomas Potts says, how about every state has 100 points, and the points are divided based on the state popular vote? Well, that gives tremendous more power to the smaller, less populated states. I'm not necessarily against that, but all the states like New York and California and Florida and Texas with the big populations, they would hate that. I don't know you could get that passed through as an amendment to the Constitution, which is what it would need to be. Okay, as much as I love this debate, I wish it was happening during a live stream when I was showing my face. This is a City Skyline stream, so I'm going to leave you guys to comment, and I'm going to actually start building the city a little bit, since that's why I came here. And I will get back to the comments in, I don't know, 20 minutes, a half hour, of course. We'll see how long it takes. So things seem to be going pretty well. Residential demand is good. Commercial demand is decent. Industrial demand is low but exists. We bought this piece of land last time. We've got our subway system down. Of course, these two do not have any power, so let's go ahead and let's build up a community over here. I think this could be a nice residential area and some commercial. Six lane, no. 4 lane. There we go. 4 lane bus road. Let's see. 540, 1080. Okay. And this one will have to go on an angle. Okay. So we'll put in some smaller roads. We'll put in, we don't want to have too many crossroads, but we will put in some. And that was probably the worst place to put in a crossroad, because we can't continue it past the yes, and you see this is a good place to have a crossroad, because it makes a crosswalk, because citizens won't jaywalk. So if we didn't have a crosswalk nearby, they wouldn't be able to get to this subway station / Stargate unless they walked all the way up to here and then came back down. So it's It's good to have crosswalks near the stargates, so I think this one's pretty good position. And yeah, so we'll go out to there. We can put something of decent size over here. Now I don't want to hook up to the main road in too many places, because that will just cause traffic issues. But we can go to the outside lane. This, I don't even know. We don't. We'll put that road down. Not even necessary, to be completely honest. What does this section need? Actually, I don't think this section needs much. We've got hospital. We've got hospital. We got fire department up here. I would guess that, yeah, healthcare is good. How is death care? Oh, this is fire. Fire coverage is good. Police coverage is good. And healthcare is good. And death care is good. So we don't need any particular services. Let's check out education. No, that's not education. This is education. Elementary school availability is quite low. So let's go ahead and, can't even fit elementary school there, can we? Okay. Let's put an elementary school here, and we'll put another elementary school up here. Really, only barely in the green. That's unfortunate. Where can we put another elementary school? I know this is kind of the fraternity way over here, but we'll knock down a couple of frat houses to put in an elementary school. These will be the most popular elementary school students in the entire city. It's more like a daycare for the college. We'll call it that. High school, how is high school? Wow, high school availability is even worse than elementary school was. We can put one right up here. That's good. And we will put another one down here. And that should, okay, that gets us back into the green. We need to put down more water pipes, which I know is lots of fun. Lots of fun to watch the water pipes go down. Necessary evil, water pipes. There we go. Connect to there. And it's time. Parks. Let's put down some parks. Give something we can fit. Something that takes advantage of. What is this? A park with trees? That's a big area. How big is a small park? A small park. That will take advantage of that empty space. So, there we go. And a tropical garden Sure, why not? We'll put tropical garden. It's got a very small area that it makes happy. Oh, I know what we can do. Well, yeah. We'll put it here, next to the school. And now it's time to zone. Let's get in. Where are we going to put our low density residentials in this area, since can't even fit in too many high density. I wish it had a better system for zoning, because like I don't need all these empty spots here. Like, should be smarter than that. Okay, now we do need some commercial. There's some commercial space there. We'll put commercial up here. Put a little bit of office. Not that I think anybody's gonna move there, but just to keep things quiet, we'll put some commercial in down here, and then the rest will be high density residential. See, should just fill in this whole section. This looks like a Tetris game. That should help bring up our population some. We're at 17,449, which is not a bad number, not by any means. Saving the game. Nird Island 4A, yes. And I think, congratulations. Primos Grounds has reached level 4. A climbing frame has been, I think that's the park. Yes, that's the park that actually should be called Starfleet Academy Park, which of course has that groundskeeper that Captain Picard used to talk to all the time. Wilby? I forget. But man, look at this park. It's making mad money. $2,100 and $21.36 income, only $458 in expenses. This is quite the profitable park. What could we do? Well, I guess we could get rid of one of these plazas and put in that other thing, whatever the hell it was. Monkey bars? Or is that not politically correct? Climbing facility. That's what they called it. City Park. Oh, and we got gazebos too now. That's right. A sandbox. Oh, I used to like sandboxes as a kid. In fact, we used to have, my dad made a sandbox by our Adirondacks house. I did enjoy. You know, it's like going to the beach without having to actually go to the beach. Built sand castles and all those good things. What the hell is this? Food stall. sure. Why can I put it on top of... I shouldn't be able to put it on top of the road. No, that does not look right at all. Can I not choose it? Which is the right direction for this thing? I wish... There we go. Okay. I think that's right. Sure, we'll put it right outside the fence. People want to get some food on their way in or out of the park. Okay, now let's see that nice thing. Whatever it was called. I obviously went by it. Here it is. Climbing frame. And trampoline park. That's yet to come. The climbing frame is... Yeah, we've got to get rid of something, I think. So... Oh, we could just... I think we could fit it. Yeah, I mean, it's only a slight amount of cheating, because the science facility goes over it just a tad, but nobody's parked there anyway, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do the climbing facility there. And yeah, we'll wait for this guy to level. Oh, let's put down some gazebos. Let's put down some gazebos, because those really bring up the entertainment factor, I've been told. And there's not a hell of a lot else we can fit over here anyway. People like to rent out gazebos. You have your family picnics at the gazebo. I can see the desire for some gazebos. So there we go. That's really upping. And look at all these people. Looking at all these people coming in and out of the park. This is a bustling area of the city. I wonder how many people... Oh my God, look at all these people using our Stargate. Wow, a car just came out of the Stargate. That's excellent. You know what? I didn't even think about that. If Stargate technology became widely adopted on Earth, forget people. I'd want to drive my Jeep right through the Stargate and take it right to another planet. Forget. I mean, yeah, I mean, great to even get around Earth. Oh, wow, look at all those people pour out. But yeah, wouldn't that be great? Drive your Jeep, drive, and then boom, next thing you know, I'm four-wheel driving on Mars. I've obviously a terraformed Mars, you know, because I don't want to die. But yeah, or somewhere else, even further away. That is excellent. I never even thought about taking my Jeep through a Stargate before. Oh, dreams. Dreams that will never ever come true. It's sad. Take you away. How's our neighborhood growing up here? Are my citizens doing well? The Lilac residents? Lilac? They're happy. They're happy. 9 adults. That's fine. They are uneducated, though. Only one educated person. You guys, you gotta learn. You gotta go to school. Stay in school. You're really close to the university here, people. Get your degrees. Now, we're having traffic issues here. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. As much as this seems counterintuitive to an American, we're gonna try a traffic circle. Prove to me this works better. I thought Mythbusters debunked it. I thought that it was virtually the same. Of course, I need even more room. Of course. There we go. Large roundabout. There we go. Destroying those. Go into the 6-lane road. We'll go there. We'll go there. We'll connect to here. And you guys will connect to here. And what are we doing? What can we do to help this roundabout out? I guess that's about it, huh? There's no traffic lights, are there? No. No traffic lights. Okay. Impress me, roundabout. Show me your magic. Okay, we'll give it a minute to figure itself out. It's a lot of stopping over here. I'm not happy with that. Oh, I have a genius idea. Genius, I say. Most people want to go from here to here. Right? Where are these guys going? These guys want to go unless maybe. Okay. This is where I get a little crazy sometimes. Sometimes. We're gonna make a little tunnel. There we go. And we'll come up to home there. And now, how many cars want to instead make a right turn? Wait, nobody does, do they? Ah, one person did. One person did. Really? One car? Only one car? Because they still think going through the roundabout is quicker. Two cars. Come on, people, and a bicycle. Okay. Some people are using it. I just thought that would help our roundabout situation some. And you know what? I bet we can still do more. I bet we can do more. Yeah, we can hook this one up there so people can merge through both directions. Come on, people. Go ahead and use this. Somebody wants to use that bypass tube. Come on. Don't make me look like an idiot. Now you guys are definitely using it. Okay, I feel really good about this one. Maybe it's just going to take time. I think like the trucks that are going to use this, the cars, they need to spawn and get all the way over here. And Sassy's going to be in one of her moods. Come on, just one car, please. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Good. You know what? That's fine. And how else? These guys, they just want to go to the other side. Oh. You know what? Let them just go around. I was thinking maybe I put a toll booth. Is this crazy? Is this crazy? I don't know. Pedestrian toll, road tolls. I don't know. I feel like I've had worse ideas. There we go. But is that... They did. They put down a traffic light. Those bastards. No traffic lights. No traffic lights here. So that's just like a 4-lane road we need. So, no. Back on the surface. Here we go. No, that's way too big. Well, it's not terrible. Also, it put down a traffic light, did it? Let's put down a smaller 4-lane road. Oh, that was the same road. No wonder why it looked bad. Basic road with turning lane? No, that's bad. It's gonna be one of these days. 4-lane road with median. Four-lane road. Fine. It's gonna look like that. That's absolutely fine. We're gonna just take away that traffic light. And now, who's gonna opt to pay our very expensive toll? Who doesn't want to go through the roundabout and just pay the toll? Somebody does. Nobody? Nobody, really? Fuckers. That might have been a bad idea. But listen, how do you learn if you don't try? Right? How do you learn if you don't try? I don't think it's hurt anything except the budget, since we are paying for a completely unused toll booth right now. But you know what? I'll just leave it there until we have someplace we do want to put a toll booth. Look how beautiful this neighborhood has grown up to be. Let's take a little bit more. Come down to here. What's that? We still have high residential demand. So let's still put in some more residential. There we go. And we'll put in, let's put in a little high density commercial. No, you know what? Let's throw in just a little bit of office. Let's see if our population is educated enough to want any offices. I guess we could check by seeing, did an office? It did. An office sprouted up here. So, okay. I think we have a chance that we might see, yeah, we've got some offices growing. That'll be cool. That'll help the residential area. Oh, they need water. Of course they do. Can't you dig a well? Do people forget how to dig wells? I don't know. My father used to dig wells. His brother used to dig wells. I never dug a well. I mean, I like to dig, but never actually dug a well.
Excuse me.
I'm being told I did help build a well. dig a well when I was 5 years old. So, okay, I guess well digger. I will add it to my resume. I mean, how hard can it be, right? You just keep digging and then pounding pipes down until you hit water. And if it's like the well that was at our old house, the first water you hit is going to smell like nastiness and sulfur. So you just keep digging and hope you find better smelling water. Not always possible. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. A beautiful area. You've got water, right? How's our water doing? Electricity, water, sewage, all excellent. Landfill usage, plenty. Garbage processing, fine. We don't have, do we have garbage processing near here? Crematorium availability. We do, we've got garbage. I guess garbage is figuring itself out. We might wanna add some type of garbage nearby. You know what we could do? No, that would be bad. That would flood this whole thing. I was gonna say we could make a little lake here. We could make a little artificial lake. You want to do that? I think we do. Let's see what happens. And we'll save the game because bad things can happen when you make adjustments like this. 21,000 people. Very excellent. Very excellent. So yeah, we're gonna increase the brush size just a bit, bigger than that. There we go. And we will wall off everything north of here. There we go. So I will grant you that no longer looks like your big Starfleet, but we will now we're gonna fill this with, let's see, where is a water outlet? Fresh water, eco water outlet, no. Fresh water. Water drain pipe, no. Come on, where is this? Has this not been granted to us yet? Water drain pipe. Drain waste. No, I don't want to drain sewage. There it is. It doesn't look like anything. That's the problem. Where can we put this? Which way? There we go. There we go. And now the only thing is we kind of have to hope that the water evaporates. Oh, it's filling kind of fast. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let me pause. Let me pause the game. Don't try this at home, folks. This is next level stuff here. Okay, our terrain height is 50.25. So let's bring it down. I believe this is meters. So let's bring it down to 45. 45 even. Okay. And now we will cut through that, and we will bring that in, and we will make the brush smaller, not that small, and we will just dig it, bring it out so that nothing leaks in, and we will fix this depth here, and now we should get a little lake, but it will flood itself into the water if all goes well. If all goes well. So we'll watch this for a couple minutes. I'm going to start to get to the comments, and we'll go from there. Oh, capital city. Excellent. Population 22,000. We get to build more, buy more land, and we finally get a harbor. A harbor. Excellent. Excellent. Let me save the game at this spot. Good. And no, that's not what I want. I wanna watch what's going on here. Let's put the speed up to 2, and we'll do that. Okay, to the comments, and we've got 13 people here, so I guess the message got out. Thank you everybody for coming. Thomas Potts says, I've already seen many on the left talk adult the NYC, talk about the New York City investigation, I assume. Luke says, I am not confusing. It's the same here too. I just think you drastically underestimate the weight that having half living in cities has. Sounds like electoral college system truly evens things out. Well, again, the other thing to remember about cities is that, yes, half the country lives in cities, but even though cities are overwhelmingly Democrat, they're not 100% Democrat. I mean, even in New York City, I think Trump got like 30% of the vote or 27% of the vote, which I will grant you is not great, but 1 out of 4, or even, 1 out of 3 people voting Republican is a tremendous number in a city like New York. It's millions and millions of people. So you can't just ignore that fact. But if you are a Republican in New York, you have virtually no power, because there's nothing like, and our Starfleet Academy Park has up to level 5. We got our trampoline park. But yeah, so you have no power as a Republican in New York, because there's nothing like the Electoral College on the city or on the city level. But whatever. I mean, that's That's why a lot of people move out of New York. And of course, the comments jumped all the way to the bottom. So I have no idea how far back I am. Okay. Okay, got a ways to go. Anti-tracker says, Thomas, your 100-point system would guarantee that Republicans won every election. Yeah, it pretty much would. Don't mind the chewing sounds. I'm eating the money from earlier. Okay. I'm kind of shocked the water has not overflowed yet. Is it really at the evaporation rate? Maybe I didn't have to make any of those edits at all. We can go back to just having the same outline we had before. We'll watch for a few more minutes. Thomas Potts, then you should run for president. Who the hell is Michael Crawford? Anti-Tracker says, no, the weight is about 50-50. I am not underestimating. Anti-Tracker says, our nation is bipolar. Luke says, Anti-Tracker, when I say underestimating the weight, I am talking about how much of these people living in cities vote and how much of these people living in countrysides vote. I think you're underestimating how many people in cities vote multiple times. Yeah, Sassy, you don't like it either? Luke says maybe those in towns vote more. I would disagree, Luke. Anti-Trigger says that is where get out the vote works. Democrats work very hard to get people in cities to vote, while Republicans work to get their town country folks to the polls. To the polls, yes. Now, if they were taking me to the pools, that might be a different story. Thomas Potts asks, swimming pools? No. Anti-Tracker will be right back. Josh Street says, is that Anti-Tracker or what's left of his mind after watching STD? And Marlena, welcome Marlena. I'm sorry, it's gonna... I'm 40 minutes behind. Sassy girl, it's okay. I'm 40 minutes behind on the comments. I'm so sorry, Marlena. I hope you're still here. Compliments on the review. Thank you so much, Marlena. Excuse me. I saw your comments just before I started the stream. They were very nice. Josh Street says, yes, water pipe, the greatest evil since Bird found out he could kill more in this city with a level 25 meteor. Yeah. Just about my review, I see there's 10, 11 people here right now. On the off chance anyone here has not yet seen the Star Trek Discovery review I put out earlier today, not the 1 hour loop of Michael Burnham getting killed over and over again, but the actual review I put out early this afternoon, Eastern Time, please pause this or whatever you want to do and go watch that review. At least watch the first 3.5 minutes. Okay, then go back later and watch the rest. But you want to see the first 3.5 minutes of that review, I promise you, it is some grade A work. Luke says, "Hey, Marlene." Oh, lightning. Luke says, "Hey, Marlena." Marlena says, "Bonjour, Luke." Hi, yes. John Street says, "Hi, Marlena. Getting ready to fall for sleep." What? Why would you ask that, Josh? Getting ready. Getting ready for sleep separately, comma, with bird. I gotcha. Marlena says, "Yes, Josh." Luke says, "I am tired as F. Glad this week is finished." Marlena says, "You're busy with work, Luke." French people don't get busy with work. Luke says, "Yes, it was a busy week." Marlena says, "What? Wait, is that the Enterprise of a mod, part of a mod bird?" Yes, it is. It is Starfleet headquarters, TOS building for the game. You can download it from the Steam Workshop. Josh Street says, "Marlena," and Josh Street says exactly what I just said. Marlena says, "Nice." Luke says, "Lol." Luke says, "What about a vacuum sealed Jeep?" That would be impressive. If it could hold its own atmosphere, and yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I mean, I'd only have probably like 5 minutes of air, but a minute to get there, 3 minutes of driving, and a minute to get back. Sure, why not? Josh Street says, "Lol. Bird and using the Stargate network for his Jeep." You see, why didn't they just take Jeeps where they went? I mean, every place they Stargated to had atmosphere. They should have just driven through in a Jeep, and he wouldn't have to walk so much. Marlena says, "Be careful about taking the Stargate. You might end up in Anti-Tracker's place. It's a risk we all have to take." Luke says, "Lord Anti-Tracker, System Lord." Luke says, he uses turd Jafars. Sassy girl, please, baby. She knows I have food. A traffic circle of death. Their armor is crap. Well, but it's still something. So take a Humvee. I don't care. Take some type of vehicle to the planet with you, wherever you're going. I mean, yeah, puddle jumpers are nice once you find them, but why weren't they using something in the meantime? Not everything has to fly. Not everything has to fly. I mean, they're not flying. They're usually walking. Marlena says, "Lol." Luke says, Luke says, "What would Anti-Tracker's name be in Stargate fashion?" Marlena says, "Turdgate." I could see that. Thomas says, "It's fun watching him try to figure out traffic." Except for that toll booth. I'm going to say I vastly improved traffic. And you know what? Let's get the camera moving around now that we see the water is doing fine. So let's have a whole look around the entire city instead of just this one area. This is the old section of the city, or the older section. There's a Stargate right there. Sassy girl, please. There's the beautiful section. The hills. Anybody who's been to New York, those hills remind me of the houses off the thruway at the Fonda Fultonville exit. They're right up against the Mohawk River Valley. Homes are dating back 200 plus years, built on these incredibly steep slopes. Like, you'd have to be crazy to build a home on today, but wow. And they're still there. They're still there. Sassy. Jesus. Luke says anti-tokra, anti-telker. Yeah, very good options. Josh Street says tershi. Turd in Latin sounds better. Well, what is turd in ancient Egyptian? Pa. Luke says, looks like to me Bird would love taking care of an anthill. He would do pretty much the same thing he does now, but with living ants. I don't want to deal with living ants, and then I'd feel bad if they died. The simulation, I don't have to feel bad if they die, and I can shoot meteors at this city. Come on, phone. Stop that ringing. I can see it says suspected fraud. Why would you even ring if you know it's fraud? I don't get technology sometimes. The phone is smart enough to say fraud. Then why are you bothering me? Luke says, makes up for nice dreams. You can put cameras on different angles of the anthill. There you go. Marlena says, good night, guys. I'm off to bed. Good night, Marlena. I'm sorry. I miss you. Thomas Bott says, good night, Marlena. Josh Street says, night. And DJ says, howdy, all. Howdy, DJ. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello and Qapla. Hello and Qapla to you, not Ryan Johnson. Thomas Potts says, hi, DJ, and bunch of hellos. DJ says, Hector, are you banned again? Lol. Thomas Potts says, he's banned forever. And Thomas says, Anti-Tracker said, be right back. It's been a while. He's lied. He's banned. That's pretty interesting. DJ says, who isn't banned? Thomas says, me, Marlena, and not Ryan Johnson. DJ says, oops, I better hush up. I guess I'll be banned too. Thomas says, you can't type hieroglyphics on YouTube. DJ Odyssey says, I'm tired too, Bird. Finally finished remodeling my computer room office. No, I thought you said steam room. I was going to say that's quite a combination to have your computer office and steam room in the same place. But stream room, that makes more sense. Well, glad you finally got finished. I hope you've got some pictures you're going to take for, you know, next time you stream to show it off. Can you hear the chewing? I'm just curious. I can chew louder. Why take pictures? Just turn the cam on and show it all. Oh, that makes sense too. If the camera is not sassy, please, baby. If the camera is not you know, in a stationary place, that definitely makes sense. And DJ says, yes, I hear you chewing. Reminds me of the song Chewy Chewy Chewy. Damn it. Oh well. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so we're back. We'll do a little bit more on the game. We'll try and get the city going some more. Oh, we've got the new item for this park. I honestly don't know if we're going to be able to fit it anywhere. How's the park doing? Wow, even more profit now. 3,697 with only 530. That was over $3,000 in profit from this park. Oh, are these doing anything? Are there any visitors here? No. No visitors here at all. Oh well. I wonder why that is. Nobody's interested in going to a pier? Does it need a path? Does it need a path to the park? Huh. I don't know. I don't know if this would work or this would be bad. I mean, it looks like it could be bad. But we could, in theory. Okay, yeah, you see, now that's bad. That's going right over the road. You can only imagine all the people that are gonna die on this path. Oh, now the question is how the hell, there we go. Okay. So we'll put it to here. Does anybody... Wait, where can... People can't cross the street anywhere. They have to cross the street all the way down there and come all the way back up. Is that the problem? Huh. Maybe that's the problem. can't delete this part of the path I made. Well, that's gonna suck. Oh well. We'll just leave it be. No, we want a way to cross the street here because we've got a Stargate here and people from this side of the street need to get to the Stargate. And you know what? We're gonna have to tear down this. There we go. And we're going to put in a small road. There we go. Nope, that was bad. That was bad. And there's no undo, is there? There is no undo. Okay. Let's try that again. Shall we? Okay. Now we've got to get rid of the street light. But now people can cross. People can cross. And this pier is close enough to a road. So, and yes, look. People are going magically up through the air to the pier. Wow. I think I fixed something. Yes, and you're going to this pier. How cool. How cool. It hasn't registered you yet, but it's cool that you're there. There you are. Holly White. I'm seeing what you see. Huh. I'm totally not stalking you, Holly, so don't mind that. Not a bad view. Maybe you want to look the other way. Yeah. Can I change the way you look? No. No, that would be too much power. Now there's quite a few people. Heather, right? Heather, your sister's right over here. You're on the wrong pier, Heather. Or maybe Holly's on the wrong pier. That's it. 3 people, 2 people, 1 person. I did it. I fixed it. And I'm going to get more people using the Stargate. So, double win. Good idea. How's our lake doing? It's not bad, but this could be a better waterfall. If we're going to have a waterfall, we might as well have a good waterfall. So let's put down another one of these outlets. In fact, we might want to put a third one down this way. This way we get more water flowing into the lake, and we should get more of a waterfall effect. I just hope it's not too much that it starts flooding over here. And I think, I don't know. It's pretty close. It's pretty close to flooding. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna be moved. You're gonna be moved. Yeah, well, we'll put you over here. Oh, you're loud. I don't want you to be so loud. Huh. I really don't like you being so loud. Maybe we'll edit you. We'll turn you off for right now. And we'll edit you. Noise radius 5. And noise accumulation. Oh, you barely make any noise. I mean, it's really not a lot to worry about. Okay, we'll turn you back on. I don't know if you'll get power. Actually, I don't even think you need power, to be honest. You're just a water outlet. What the hell do you need power for? Yeah, you don't. Okay. There we go. Now we've got a substantial waterfall here, so that later, when we build up some houses or something, we've got something we can be proud of. Yeah, here we go. Our first man-made lake of Nerd City. 24,808. What I really would like is to get... Oh, shoot. What a forest fire. Wow. Did we even have helicopters? Did we even put down forest helicopters? Where are you going? Wanderlust Whale, passengers 152. How did I put down a boat? I didn't put down a boat, did I? No, you're going off the map, aren't you? You're just passing through. This is the area for the harbor. Maybe. We could put one. But I think we need to worry about some fire protection here. Aerial fire protection. Emergency services, yes. Fire helicopter depot. Excellent. I'm gonna put down 2 of you. Yes, you guys will be helpful in putting out our forest fires. Oh, I forgot, before anybody's gonna go out and put out forest fires, I need to put out watchtowers. So yeah, it's a little late for you, but we'll put a watchtower down there, and I guess Anti-Tracker Islands should have a couple. Look at that. One covers the entire Rebel Island. Not that it really care at this point whether there would be a fire on a distant island like Mr. Miles Island, but the Orville Island, okay, that one I'd care more about. Because we are days away before we're going to get to Mr. Miles Island. So we'll put one there, and we'll put one here. And we'll put one here. This island needs full coverage. There we go. That should keep them happy. And I'll put you we'll put you there. Okay. So that should keep our forests from burning. Oh, and it is unfortunate because I was gonna put down some forest industry over here. I know, I guess I gotta wait for some of it to grow back. Yeah. Oh well. I'm sure it'll grow back in no time. Yeah. How are you guys doing? Look at that. I like to see a lot of people walking around outside. Busy, busy city. Granted, it's not a city. I mean, I'd like to live in the quiet part across on the other island, but I can understand why some people prefer the city life. Some nice houses over here, too. How is the farm doing? How is Crawford Ranch? So the Crawfords know what they're doing. Total profit $18,583. That's not bad. I thought we were making more last time. It's a level 5 farm, so that is good. We're not importing. Don't need to import any of our items. So we got crops going to flour. We've got crops going direct, and the vast majority is from animal products. So, I don't know, should we be putting down more animals? Should we be making another animal products, like slaughterhouse or something? I don't know, it just seems pretty well balanced. I don't want to upset it. And there's the balloon. Got a nice view. I can make out the Starfleet insignia. And I hear some farm animals below. Man, this burn spot is gonna... Oh, what is this? Not enough buyers for products? I know. Well, send the stuff to the train, right? That's why we put down these train stations. I know. You need a port. I wish I could build you a port, man, but they don't. The man won't let me. What do I need? Oh, cargo harbor. I can do a cargo harbor. We hit it. What is it? Oh, it's the cargo hub that's 30,000. We can do a cargo harbor. Hallelujah. I'm glad I looked. Okay, well, that's certainly appealing. Okay, so how are we gonna handle this traffic? We will take the 6-lane road off of here. And then we will split it into one-way roads. One way there, one way there. Kind of got our delta pattern here. And oh, it needs electricity. I say, and we should be all set. It would also help if it had water, I'm sure. Oh, it's got water. Well, let's just give it a little bit more water, just in case. Now, electricity. We've got power over here, but what the hell? We'll give you your own little Tesla box. There we go. And how are you? How are services here? Healthcare is surprising. Oh, that's death care. Healthcare is still good here. Fire protection is good. Police protection is good. So you're all pretty set. We will give you... Oh, wow, look. That might be too much. That might be... What is the holdup here? What is the holdup? A street light? I didn't say put in a street light. Why do you need a street light? This isn't a 4-way intersection. Even then, you don't need street lights. There are more suggestions. Yeah, there we go. You don't have a street light, do you? Of course not. You don't have a street light, do you? You do. You do. These stupid idiots putting street lights in intersections like they own the road or something. We don't have time for red lights. Oh, there's an animal. Where is it? It's a cougar. There's a wild cougar in Nerd City. Not the cougar you like either. It is not a cougar you want to mess with. It's going under the road. Go to your habitat, cougar. Go find the other cougars. I'm sorry your habitat burned down, cougar. I hope it grows back soon. We will be exploiting it for trees soon after it grows back. Yes. Look at all of this new product that's being shipped out. That is a heck of a lot of product that's being exported. Has that increased the profit from the farm already, or is it too early to tell? So already 26,000. Not really. Not a big difference. I'm looking for like 50,000. 50,000 would make me happy. That's my number. 50,000, in case you didn't notice. Well, let's put some zoning around here. Oh, we've got some industrial demand. So sure. We'll put some industry right up against here. And then I always feel like we want a little commercial, because it's like, where are the delis that are going to serve the lunches to the people working at the seaport? And to be honest, this is more of a temporary seaport. I plan on, I definitely plan on upgrading this once we, ooh, that is way too much noise. That is way too much noise. The shipyard isn't that loud. Yeah, there we go. That's more realistic. I don't even know if that's actually doing anything, but I hope it is. So yes, you have, and there goes our first full cargo ship with the goods of Nerd City. I almost said Karoga. The goods of Nerd City to be shared to the world. Now, Nerd City is a city in the great nation state of Karoga. Just so we're clear on our geography. And man, you are just so perfect. Oh, but organic foods. Oh, you're commercial? You're commercial. I don't have to care about you. You're gonna love having a harbor here. Okay, excellent. Excellent. I thought you guys were residential. I was gonna feel bad. But no, no reason to feel bad at all. You'll be happy. Yep. You will. You'll be happy. In fact, I think I just saw you guys smiling. So, let again go to one-way roads, but not quite as big. Let's see. You're gonna come down here, and you're gonna leave through there. So, and we're gonna put down taxis, because this is one of the no, not tolls. This is one of the few places taxis make sense. So we're gonna put down a taxi depot. Why? No, I what? There. I don't know why I had to get rid of that, but apparently I did. So, yeah, we'll put you there, and we'll put a taxi stand. Taxi stand, yes. You actually have to go on this side, right there. That's good. This way people don't have to cross the street. Save game. And we can fill in some more commercial. Why not? You guys will... Oh, and we've got a subway right here. So that is excellent. We can have... Yeah, we can have people walk right on up, cross the street, and head over to the subway, so they can get anywhere in the city they really please. So that is excellent. And yeah, life is gonna be good. Life is gonna be okay for the people of Nerd City. How much? 84%, that's pretty good. How about you? 100% full on docking. Wow. How much? Why are we importing so much stuff? Why do we need to import so much? Our industry's pretty damn good. What isn't it providing? Oh well. It didn't hurt the farm, did it? Tell me this isn't a NAFTA gone bad or something. NAFTA all over again. It did. It hurt the farm tremendously. Ah, profit is down to 19,000. What is going on? Are we importing cheap chicken from China? Damn it. Oh, well. Well, I'll have to figure that out next time. Maybe they're just having an off month. Maybe. Maybe there's a new vegetarian fad diet sweeping Karoga. Nerd City residents are caught up in it. Oh, that was right. There was a level 5 building for the park I was checking out. A trampoline park. We could get rid of one of these plazas and put in a trampoline park. How is this park doing? 3,200. Not bad. It's been better. Let's see. How big? How big is the trampoline park? City park. Sandboxes. Come on, where's trampoline? Trampoline park. Oh, it's not big at all. It's not big at all. Damn, we might have been able to fit it somewhere else. No, you're gonna go over too much. Oh, there we go. I think you fit nicely right there. Although you're really not. Ah, son of a bitch. You destroyed this building. Well, as long as you're destroying the building, we might as well move you over. Although you're really not even in the park. You're on the outside. Still, I assume people can visit you. They are. There's people jumping up and down already. Okay. We'll check on you some other time. How's our university doing? 1,000 out of 4,500. Still plenty of university space. Almost 1,000 out of 4,000. So 2,000 in our universities. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Oh, in our business university. 23 out of 100. That's good. We don't need more business majors. We've got enough. That's why we'll never have a law school. Okay, well, I'm pretty satisfied. I'm gonna save the game, and I will go back to the comments, and I think we'll probably call it a night. DJ Odyssey says, yes, he heard me chewing. He's laughing. DJ Odyssey says, odd one hieroglyphics. And he put a bunch of emojis. Thomas says, wow, DJ, that's racist. Banned. Uh-oh. Anti-Tracker says, hey, guys. And then he says, so Bird broke the game. How'd I break the game? Oh, a road that goes too deep? That happens. That just happens. DJ says, hey, anti-tracker. Anti-tracker says, hey, DJ, so why is Bird all worked up over a couple of stilt homes? Thomas Potts says, those are piers. Oh, yes, that was when I was doing the piers. DJ says, I don't know. He wants people to get to them so he can push them off into the rushing water. DJ. Thomas Potts says, this game makes them too high. Anti-Trigger says, that was interesting. DJ says, now he's a peeping Tom. Thomas Potts is laughing. DJ says, here he goes. He will flood the city. Not today, DJ. Anti-Trigger says, YouTube must be getting better. I just got notification for Bird's review of the Red Angel. Wow, they still haven't sent out all those notifications? I gotta be honest. I honestly expected those videos would be doing better. But they're average at best. I hope I didn't get screwed over by YouTube today. Be my luck. Some people got it early. I know they did, because I had like 10 people comment within the first 15 minutes. But other people didn't, I guess. DJ says, lol. Thomas says, if I don't get a notification of your evening streams, it usually comes at 3 a.m. DJ says he says that like Mr. Burns. Excellent. Not Ryan Johnson says, damn, I pulled away and missed something. What did I miss? DJ says, wonder if he has the Smithers. Smithers is, well, extremely happy. No, DJ. No Smithers here. DJ Odyssey says, Bird tried to flood the city. Now he's letting things burn. And not Ryan Johnson says, feel the burn. I mean burn. Anti-Trigger says, DJ, not fair. Bird did not try to flood the city and let things burn. He is simply incapable of preventing bad things from happening. Time for a vote of no confidence. And not Ryan Johnson seconds that. I don't know, but you people do not live in a democracy. At least not in Nerd City. Anti-Trigger says, I'm sure it will grow back in no time, says the bald man. Ouch, Anti-Tracker. Ouch. Oh, Anti-Tracker, if you're still here, and I hope you are, I'll save that. I don't want it to get out because, okay, it's nothing. It's just, you'd find it funny, but some other time. DJ Odyssey is saying, all in favor. Guys, this is treasonous behavior here. Treasonous. Thomas Potts says, lolling. DJ Odyssey says, those opposed. Not Ryan Johnson says, wait, he lives near me. I'm not saying anything bad about Bird. Finally, the words of a wise man. DJ Odyssey says, the eyes have it. I didn't hear any eyes. Not Ryan Johnson says, don't want to mysteriously disappear. DJ says, now he's into animal husbandry. Oh boy. DJ says, oh, and Bird, whenever you get bored, I sent you pics on Discord. Okay, thank you, DJ. After the stream, I'll take a look. Anti-Tracker says, Joe sees some beautiful wildlife, so he immediately plops industry and commercial real estate. What a jerk. DJ says, so, Anti-Tracker, are you being forced into Karoga? Lol. Anti-Tracker says, I will lead the revolt against the oppressed. Oppressors, I was going to say. Leading the revolt against the oppressed. That doesn't seem right. Leading the revolt against the oppressors. Thomas Potts says, Anti-Tracker is on our side. He has torpedoes. Oh boy. DJ says, look how he wipes out businesses and people's homes on a whim. I feel very bad after I have to do that, DJ. Anti-Tracker says, what Bird does not realize is that Crawford Ranch is busy producing a lot of weapons-grade fertilizer. Oh boy. Thomas says, lol. Anti-Tracker says, cheap chicken from China, racist. I'm living in the times, Anti-Tracker. Living in the times. DJ Odyssey says he just undercut your farm, Anti-Tracker. Anti-Tracker says, what? Dang, yeah, Crawford Ranch. They're having a hard time selling their goods now that there's some international competition. But I'm sure the free market will make the ranch stronger than ever before. Oh well. You guys were easy with me on the comments tonight, so thank you very much for that. I haven't watched the Orville yet, so I've got to watch the Orville. I don't have to, but I'm going to watch the Orville tonight. I've heard good things, although what I've heard was that it doesn't feel like an Orville episode, but it's still good. So, I don't know. We'll see. From what I saw, it looked pretty decent. Anti-Tracker is yelling, freedom! Like he's some sort of Braveheart, William Wallace figure. Although, he kind of has the hair for it. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. But it is that time. I'm gonna call it a night. So remember to like, share, subscribe, and do those other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. And Qapla. Till next time. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. If you want to visit me, check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. And if you're really crazy, you can send me some money on PayPal. Take care.